Welcome to Charlie Jane Speakers Radio. This is the show where we share speaking tips, tools, and resources to help you grow your public speaking business. Our goal at Charlie Jane is to get you, the speaker, on the platform in front of thousands of people so that you can teach and motivate your audience, enriching and empowering them to lead fulfilling lives. And now, here's your host, Wendy McNeil.
Hi there, it's Wendy McNeil here with Charlie Jane Speakers, and thank you for tuning in to another podcast. Today I am going to talk about how to write a speaker pitch email that gets opened and answered. It's going to be a great podcast, but first I want to welcome you over to our free Facebook group. It is called Breakthrough Public Speakers, Breakthrough Public Speakers. It is an amazing place to be, my friend. As of this recording, I think around 17,000 speakers. And we have some that are just thinking about starting. We have some that have been a few years. And we have some that have been in the industry for over 30 years. So I will leave the link in the show notes for you so you can find that and hop on over and join us. So today I am talking about how to write a speaker pitch email that gets opened and answered. If you have been pitching yourself for speaking gigs and you're hearing crickets, absolutely nothing, the problem might not be with what you're offering, it's how you're showing up in the inbox. It's how you are showing up in the inbox. I have been working with speakers and meeting planners for well over 20 years. And I will tell you this, event planners are flooded with emails every single week. You know, you get the long-winded introductions and very vague subject lines, straight to the trash. I'm sorry to say that, but I do know they go straight to the trash. But the good news, writing a clear, respectful, and compelling speaker pitch isn't complicated. It's not complicated, my friends. And it can absolutely get you booked, even if you're not a household name. I'm going to go over a three-step email strategy that works. It's going to work for if you're brand new or if you're seasoned pro. All right, the 3-part speaker pitch email formula. It's kind of what I like to call it. This approach is clean. It's to the point. And it shows that you are a professional solution, not just another speaker looking for a mic. First, I want you in the subject line, I want you to make it personal and specific. All right? The mistake I see is that generic subject lines like speaking opportunity inquiry or available to speak, blah. Those don't give the planner any reason to even open it. You need to stand out. So the fix is going to be, you need to be specific. I want you to show that this email was written just for them. It was written just for them. Make them feel special. I want you to include their event, their name, the audience, or theme. Here's a couple examples at work. Available for event name, team communication talk. Another one could be idea for your upcoming Women's Leadership Summit. Another one could be workshop proposal, retention strategies for your HR track. See, isn't that a lot better than seeing something in the subject line that says speaking opportunity inquiry or available to speak? No, those are boring, and they're going to go right to the trash. So be specific. Why it's going to work? Because you're signaling value and relevance from the subject line alone, and that is going to get it open. That is the very first thing that you need them to do, is to open it. All right. The second one, in your opening line. Now, I hope you're writing this all down. The opening line, I want you to make it about them. Make it about them, not you. The mistake I see is you're starting out with, "Hi, I'm Wendy McNeil. I'm a keynote speaker who, blah, blah, blah. And that is a fast track to delete, my friends. Again, I've been working with planners for over 20 years. Listen to Wendy. All right? Here's the fix, though. This is fixable. I want you to lead with a nod to their event, their audience, or their mission. Prove that you've done your research. This is going to show that you care, right? That you took the time to find this information out. Yes, I'm going to give you some examples that actually work. I saw you hosted, event name, last year, and I love the focus on actionable takeaways. Ooh, that's awesome, right? That's just going to pull them in right away. Here's another one. Your recent speaker lineup for blank event was fantastic, especially the session on leadership burnout. Now we're cooking, my friends, right? You're drawing them in with that opening line to make them read further. It builds an instant connection. You're not a stranger. You're someone who gets what they're doing. Let me say that again. You're not a stranger. You're someone who gets what they're trying to do. The third one, I want you to add value, plus invite them to the next step. All right. Tell them what you want them to do. And the mistake that I see here is that overloading the email with your full speaker bio. Oh, this big long bio. Every topic you've ever delivered, or 10 links. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're overloading the email with too much stuff. Again, they're very busy. And here's the fix to that. I want you to be brief, my friend. Brief. I say this to my speakers all the time. We want to share so much, but sometimes we cannot. All right. I want you to be brief. Offer a simple solution to their audience's challenge and give them an easy step. That's it. So here is a pitch example, and you can fill in the blanks. I'd love to speak at your next event. I specialize in helping blank audience, who's your audience, with blank outcome, whatever your outcome is. Here's a quick overview of the talk. Let me know if you'd like to see my one sheet or a video or check availability. That's it. Don't overload the emails. They're not going to get read. They're going to go straight to the trash. Here's a tip. Attach a link to your one sheet, or include it in your signature line. All right. Keep the email body clean. Keep the email body clean. I would recommend actually just sharing the link either to your one sheet in your signature line, or even better if you have it, to a video. Planners love to see videos. So if you do have one, put that in your signature line. Do not put multiple links. One link, that's it. All right. So that is it for today's podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, don't forget to join us over at Breakthrough Public Speakers. Breakthrough Public Speakers, it's an amazing place to be, my friends. And after every podcast, I like to send you to a little freebie. And this one is a list of 50 plus. It changes often, or changes every couple months, actually. It's a list of events that are looking for speakers today to hire. So hop over there, see if you're a fit, and start putting your proposals in and putting yourself out there. So that is it for today. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.